And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Aaron Judge. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the mound now, Max Meyer.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. Moore throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Anthony Volpe.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bonds sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Two outs, base is empty. And a base hit right there.
The designated hitter,
so a man at first. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Judge off of first with two away. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The Yanks leave one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today's starter, Garrett Cole. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
And here is Christian Moore. Pitch misses. 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Foul ball there. 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Gets a piece and stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's a big power threat. Barry Bonds. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they lead it. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now here is Connor Norby.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
The first baseman.
Now it's going to be Jonah Bride. Popped up. Chisholm. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Xavier Edwards.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Judge makes the grab for the second out.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Stepping in, Drew Gilbert. The 1-1. This one popped up. Volpe. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Gilbert has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Center field. Gilbert settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 away now.
The third baseman, Yoan.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Moncada working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Bonds makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Miami, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yasmani Grandal. This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez under it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, play.
Here's Lane Thomas. Thomas with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-1.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter number 9, shortstop Xavier Edwards.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jason Dominguez.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And it is 2-1. One out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Just missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Luis Ariz stands in. Man at first, one away.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Check on the runner. Volpe back in on the dive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Tap foul at the plate. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
swings through that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Three-two now. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Stanton now. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Volpe, the runner at third. Bellinger on second. Judge on at first with two down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Yankees leave him loaded. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And there's a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Chisholm whips it to first.
Yep,
leadoff man retired here in the third.
Number 25, Barry Bonds.
And the batter now, Barry Bonds.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Judge is there. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, bases empty. And now Connor Norby. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Judge sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. One
out, runner at second. And now here is Yoan Moncada. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Wells over at second, one down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good eye right there.
2-2.
That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Pulls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. In the air, center field, Gilbert. Nabs it, and that is that. One left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger brings it in. One down.
The right fielder, number 7,
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now Drew Gilbert.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bonds should have this one. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. So now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 2 outs. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there. Cruz getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Next offering down in the dirt. And there's a ball. Draws the walk there.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now
pitching change here, Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Thomas, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Christian Moore, the next up for the Marlins. Check swing called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Did not go. Line to left. And it stays fair. And he boots it. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bonds getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
The batter number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His home and away splits there. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Meyer is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
now pitching.
Andrew Nardi taking over on the mound.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
First and second here, no outs. In there at the knees, and that's strike 2. Next offering misses down and away. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 on with 1 out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2-1.
Foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes the Judge around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. That's down and in.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Wells on third. Moncada at second. Dominguez over at first with 1 away. And he pumps it a strike. stays alive. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's
in the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
First and second, 2 down. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. They limit the damage here. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Ground ball left side. Moncada tossed to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Valente Beozo.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Cody Bellinger digs in now. And he grounds one to the right side. Moore tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here is Aaron Judge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sliced hard but foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Stanton. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now Yohan Moncada. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job, quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Vest.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Will Vest.
So digging in, Drew Gilbert.
The center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
1-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Yasmani Grandal, the next up for the Marlins. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. And misses inside. Action in the pen down there. Jonathan Loaisiga, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Cruz getting loose as well. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
3-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Xavier.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
The shortstop takes a ball. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the batter now, Christian Moore. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2. That's a ball.
Edwards off of first with 2 away. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bonds would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, left field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bonds will hit next. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a count 1-2. And that's outside. Line drive. Brings it in, and that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. Marlins 5 and the Yankees 4. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and chases a low one there. Grandal on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for New York, Luis Arias. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Outside with a breaking ball. In the air out to center. Edwards on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Connor Norby now at the plate. That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. That one missed. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Right. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Right side, hard hit. Jazz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground to first. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes Bellinger. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got it! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here comes Aaron Judge. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates' feet.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
So they're down to their final out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Beozo is just 1 strike away, and that's in the dirt. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.